welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you're new here. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today we're going to do a pretty large thrift haul. I have not done one since my last thrift haul, and so I've accumulated quite a bit of stuff, and so I wanted to share that with you. A lot of it is geared more towards like patriotic decor that I'm going to be doing for summer, but just summer decor. It's not necessarily patriotic only, but it's just stuff that I'm going to be doing, incorporating into my patriotic decor. I normally decorate before the 4th of July with like flags and things like that, and I normally leave it up until I decorate for fall because, you know, we have Memorial Day and then Flag Day and then, you know, Labor Day, so I usually kind of leave that up all summer long. So that's why I kind of spend a little more time doing that and kind of getting things for that. So I do have some things for that, and also just some things that I'm using around my home. And then some things that I've kind of, my style has kind of changed. Since I've been thrifting, I've seen a lot of things like, I don't know, that just bring me joy, things that remind me of my childhood, remind me of my grandmother's home and things like that, and stuff that she had. And I know that there's a lot of different styles, but for me personally, it's just something I really enjoy. Some things that maybe have a story to them, and just kind of vintage things maybe. Not sure, I don't know, I'm not very knowledgeable in what's vintage or antique or anything like that, but I have learned how to like take pictures of things on like Google and kind of learn more about them. And if you wanted to be a reseller, if I wanted to be a reseller, I could probably find some good things to resell, but of course that's not what I'm really into, but I do enjoy finding out like what they are and things like that. So I'm going to start with my thrift store, and I apologize, it's been a while since I've been on here. May was a crazy month. We had graduations, birthdays, my birthday's in May, kids finishing up school, and, you know, award ceremony, teacher appreciation. It was just a crazy busy month. So I am sorry I did not get videos up every week. I try to do one at least a week, and that just did not happen. So we have been very busy, but now, and then the summer coming, I'm trying to get into a routine with the kids being out of school and stuff like that. It's sometimes hard. So I really kind of want to get on a schedule and a routine, and we've been working on that the last like 2 weeks, trying to get, you know, in a routine. And so I'm hoping I got stuff a little bit better figured out to where I can get back onto a weekly posting schedule at least. I'm gonna go ahead and start with the things that I got from our local thrift store and share those. And then I do have some things from Goodwill, and I do have something from another thrift store that's in the town over from where we are. And so I will share those with you. And a lot of these things I've been using in my spring decor because I haven't done a thrift haul in so long. A lot of them I've already been using in my decorations and things like that. But I am going to be changing it up a little bit for 4th of July, patriotic theme and things like that. First off, I got this cute little vase. I just think it's so adorable. I know the ring light is probably going to glare off of it really bad, but I just think it's so pretty. And I have been using this in my kitchen and just putting fresh flowers in it. My kids always are bringing me flowers, and so I think it's really nice to have something small like this, because you know they'll bring you like one little stem or something. And so I got that for $2, but the day I was there, green tag was 50% off, so I got it for $1. I got some of these. I actually got 3 of these. These were from my local store, thrift store too. These were actually Pottery Barn, and I think I got all 3 of them for $1. And I will show you, I've just had them hanging on my mug rack because I wanted something more neutral. And then if you saw my last thrift haul, I want to try to incorporate more white dishes into my china cabinet, so I don't have to change it out as much. I still am going to keep like my dishes that I have, but I'm probably going to store them away for right now. So I've been trying to get white things, and so I found this cute little vase. It's nothing like special or anything, but if it wasn't glaring, you could see it has like little fruit kind of embossed into it. And so I got that just to put in my china cabinet. I thought it was cute. I guess it's like a little sugar milk or something. I'm not sure exactly what it's for. It just says Gibson. I don't know, it just says Gibson on it. But I just thought that was pretty. And then for my 4th of July decor, I saw this really cute vignette on a dining room table where they used milk glass. And this is one of the things that I think of my grandma when I see milk glass. She still to this day has a milk glass pitcher that she puts her homemade brown sugar syrup in that she makes for our buckwheat cakes. And so anytime I see milk glass, I think of that. And so when I seen the milk glass vignette for 4th of July, I was like, oh, I really would like to do that. I just think it's really pretty. And I have seen a lot of milk glass at like Goodwill and our thrift store. So I actually got, let me see, that one actually was from Goodwill. I have these two, and I don't even know, I might need to look this one up, but I believe it's milk glass too. This one was from our local thrift store. It was $1. And then this one was from our local thrift store too, and it was also $1. So I got both of them for $1. I think they were both, I know this one's pink tag because the tag's still on it. But I think they were both pink tag, and that was like 25% off that day. So I got a little bit off of them, but I still didn't think $1 was bad. I've actually looked these up on Google, and like on Etsy and stuff, they can sell anywhere from $8 to $15. So I was excited to find them for $1. And so now I need to find a few more to do the vignette that I'm planning. But I really haven't had a hard time finding them. I just haven't got to do like a lot of different thrift stores, so I'll have to kind of check that out. And this is also milk glass. And I looked it up, and I think it said it was like a vintage or whatever, like a drink thing. Like it has the original lid that came on it. I think it was Tropicana or something. I don't remember. I'm sure anybody that does like vintage decor or antiques and share that kind of, like they sell that kind of stuff, or they're very knowledgeable about it, would tell me what this is exactly. But I just thought it was so pretty. I'm going to take the lid off and probably just use it, like I said, for my vignette. This was $3. It was a little bit more than I wanted to pay, but I just thought it was so unique. It's wider than like the normal little vases that I got. I did find this little glass jar at ours, and it was $2. I believe Green Dot, the day that I got this, was 50% off, so I got it for $1. I just like to keep like our berries and fruit and stuff in glass jars. That just seems to last longer. Or even like my tea bags, I keep my tea bags stored. So I got this for one of those things, and because I've been waiting to do this video, I haven't used it for anything yet, but I'm planning to use it either for storage or for like fruits and things like that to keep them fresh. All right, and then another thing I did get, and I know a lot of people think this is gross to buy pillows from a thrift store, but I'd buy mine and I stick them directly in the washing machine and wash them. So I found this cute little pillow, and my daughter actually got this when we bought her crib set. This is a crib set that she had, and well, then we bought her a toddler bed, and she didn't really get a whole lot of use out of her crib set. So I thought, how can I incorporate that into her toddler bed and get more use out of it, since she didn't use it a whole lot, still in great condition. And so I found this, and then I found this pillow. I don't know if you can see it here, and it like matches it perfect to put on her bed for decoration, just for that. And then like I want to find her like a white probably comforter, and then like use this at the bottom. But I just thought that that matched that so great for not being the same brand or anything like that. So I just brought it home and washed it. And then I also found, because I wanted a pillowcase, because of course, you know, crib set didn't come with a pillowcase, like a big pillow for her. So I found this little pillowcase. It's actually Hearth and Hand, and it matches, again, it matches it perfect. And it says right here, it's Hearth and Hand, which is the Joanna Gaines line. But I got that for her bed. So that was from our local thrift store, and I think I got the pillow for 50 cents, and this I think was 50 cents, because they're usually $1 a piece, and their linens were 50% off. They've had their linens 50% off for a while, so that has been nice when I find them. All right, now staying with like the pillow theme, again, I know a lot of people think this is gross, and if you're not about it, that's fine. But for myself, if I wash them, I honestly don't care. Like, I know they're clean, so I just wash them and dry them. But I found this. Isn't this so cute for 4th of July? And I thought, oh wow. I was like, wow, I'm looking for 4th of July decor, and there is a pillow. And it's actually the down one, so it's a gray karate chop one. I guess that's what the professional YouTubers call it. But yeah, I was so excited. So anytime I find the down pillows, no matter what they look like, I buy them, because I can put whatever pillow covers I want to put on them. And I was looking for some for my 4th of July decor, because I bought pillow covers last year and I was going to use them again. but my pillows are really worn out. I got them for like a penny, and my kids have done a number on them. They are not worth much of anything now. They're flat as flat can be, and so I thought I would like to find some like down ones instead of having to buy them, you know, which they're not extremely expensive to buy them, but it's still, you know, like $24 I think for 4 is what I saw on Amazon. And so I got this one. They're normally $2 like their household pillows at my thrift store, and then they were 50% off. And then I got two of these, like these down pillows, feathered filled pillows, and so I was excited about that. So I got 2 of those. And then I also found this one. It's some kind of like, I don't know, like French or something's on it. I'm not even sure what's on it, but anyway, it's ugly and it's a little torn, but I'm gonna put my own pillow covers on it, so I don't care. It doesn't bother me what the outside looks like. I just wanted some nice pillows to use on my couch, and these are the feather down pillows, so they're karate chop nice, as everybody says, and they're in really great shape, and they smell so good because I washed them as soon as I brought them home, just to make sure that bothers me. I understand. I would definitely not bring them home and not wash them. So those are all the pillows that I got. I'm really excited about this one. As you saw probably in the beginning, my thrift store does, at least recently, and they don't always do this, but they have their books 10 for $1. And if you're like myself, I like to style with books. I like to set vignettes up with books and things like that. And so I was so excited when I went in there because something I was wanting to do for 4th of July, I needed a few books that were like 4th of July, you know, colors and things. But I also was looking for books at Christmas time when I was decorating my living room, and I could not find any that were the right colors, that weren't like $2 or $3 a piece at like Goodwill, and I didn't want to pay that. So I found these colors here for to decorate for in my living room during Christmas time. And more than likely, like I may not use this one with this group, but it was just brown like the colors I was using. And I will probably not lay them like this necessarily, but more like this, and use them that way, like so you can still kind of see the binding. But all I did is just took the covers off of them, and they just have pretty gold lettering on them, things like that. And so I just want to use them for like vignettes and things like that. But these are the colors that I use for Christmas, so I wanted to find something like that. And when they're 10 for $1, I'm gonna grab them up for different seasons, even if I don't necessarily need it like right now. I knew I needed some before, and so I was gonna go ahead and grab them while they're cheap. Because I think even like Goodwill still charges like $1.99 per book, and some of them are maybe only $1, but still that can add up if you need to buy, you know, quite a few books. And I also liked this one. This one will either go again in the living room or in my bedroom, not sure yet which, but I just like the back of it. It's kind of like a copper gold. I don't know if you can tell it, like a copper, but it's really pretty, or rose gold, maybe that's what you would call it. But I just liked it. It's just real pretty. So I got some of that, and then I did find this Fanny Crosby book, which I've been kind of looking through. It says Treasures from Fanny Crosby, and so I've been looking through that, and it's really neat. It's got like her songs and stuff in it, and then verses and things. So I've really been enjoying that, and that was part of the 10 for $1, so I have enjoyed that. And I do devotions with my kids, and so I thought that would be something neat to read them like for devotions through the summer and stuff. And then I did need another like black or cream, if you saw my fall decorate with me, I needed a recipe book to like lift up my recipe holder, and so I wanted something that was kind of black or cream, and I hadn't found anything that wasn't like $15 to $20, and I just don't want to pay that for a recipe book. So I found this one, and it just says Loving Food. It honestly is very fancy. I'll show you some like fancy recipes, stuff I probably wouldn't cook, but they do have some good recipes in here. But I mainly got it for just the look of it, to stack with my other cookbooks in my kitchen. So that was part of the 10 for $1 books as well. So you'll see a lot of books, because honestly I think I probably bought like 20 books to share with y'all. All right, now for my 4th of July ones. I thought it was kind of funny. I didn't actually plan this, but a lot of them actually are like, I don't know, they're kind of 4th of July like the titles of them. But I just got some like different red and like cream and gray and red just to use them. I may use them this way for that, or I may use them just pointed this way like that. But they, like this one is Last Flag Down, and then John Wayne's America, and let's see here, Against All Enemies, Inside America's War on Terror. And then the other two, not necessarily were they, but they were pretty blue and red. I did also get these bigger, larger ones for styling as well. And this one's In Seasons of America. And then the other one, The Voice That Changed a Nation. This one here. This one here is Revelations. It's just red though, but I thought that was kind of neat how I didn't really necessarily plan that. And a lot of them were, you know, already America themed. So I thought that was kind of neat. But again, I will either style these, you know, this way with some decorations on them, or, you know, this way, however I decide to do it. But I knew I wanted some for 4th of July decor, and they had a good many to choose from. And for 10 for $1, you cannot beat that. Books, even like used books, are expensive. And so I knew that I didn't want to spend $2 to $3 on a book just to decorate with. And then the way my style changes, not use them again, you know, like pass them on. I don't feel so bad taking it to the thrift store next year if I don't use it, if I didn't pay a fortune for it, you know. And then I'm working on doing a refresh in our bedroom. And so I was looking for some books for in there. And so I found these two. I just thought they were really pretty for styling. They have the gold lettering on them. I really like the color of this one. And just, I thought together those were really pretty, like to stack and style with. And so I got those as well. So I probably did end up with about close to 20 different books. And then I also did, you probably saw it in the footage, I also did get this Beauty from Bulbs. I would love to have a bulb garden. I have always, you ask any of my family, I have always loved bulbs. I love how they come up every year and you don't have to hardly do anything to them. And tulips are my favorite flower. So I just honestly I would love to have our whole field of like bulbs coming up at different times and seasons and different flowers for those seasons. And so I was just excited to find it. It's just beautiful too. Like, I mean, look at all them different tulips, how pretty they are. I mean, it's just beautiful. And then so like to look through it, I think it's actually a catalog that you could order them from, like daffodils. But I really just kind of wanted to look at it. I don't really buy a whole lot of magazines or anything like that, but I love flowers, and so I was excited to find this and look through it. And I've been looking through it a lot, kind of planning hopefully this fall to plant, you know, a good many in a certain area to come up next spring. That's kind of my hope anyway. And so I have really been enjoying that. And that was also in the book, so it is again 10 for $1. Okay, I found this, again it's probably glaring, but it's kind of like a aqua teal blue vase, and I have been using it all spring. I'll show you here in a second a little clip of how I've had my tulips in it on a little vignette that I did for spring, and so I've been using this a lot. I'm thinking about doing that color in here for 4th of July mixed with like patriotic, so I will probably move it in here out of my kitchen and put it in the dining room for 4th of July. But if not, I will just add it to my vases because it's a great thing to have. I often go out and pick flowers outside. My kids, again, like I said, are always bringing flowers, and so I like to have like nice little vases and things like that to put. Using this, I forget, that one there I think was like $1. It's already got the tag off, but I'm pretty sure it was only like $1. And then this is really pretty. I actually looked this up on Google, and this thing on Etsy sells for like $45. I'm not really sure what is so like awesome about it. I honestly do not know. But if I get a chance during editing, I'll show you a picture of it on Etsy. But so I got it for $3, and it was pink tag, so it was 25% off of that. But I have just been using this on my counter. I'll show you. I have been putting like baked goods and stuff like cookies and muffins, and if I buy like the little mini bagels, I've been putting them in here. have from my local thrift store is this. I thought this would be so pretty in my 4th of July decor. Not really doing a whole lot of yellow, but I don't think it will look bad with what I'm doing. And I'm planning to put this like above my stove. I thought that'd be real pretty above my stove. Probably hang it was just, it's got like a little hook, like a little command hook or something. But I thought that was really pretty. And it was $4, but it was 50% off. The green tag was the day I went, so I got it for $2. But I just liked it. I thought it was really pretty to put above my stove. I actually have a few other things from my local thrift store. I found this, you'll kind of see like what I'm wanting to do for 4th of July and like summer. And even maybe, I don't know, I may stick with the blues for a little while because I really am liking the blues. But I found this little teapot because this is the kind of look that I'm wanting to go for in my china cabinet with my white dishes. And I just thought it was so pretty. It was $5, which was a little high, I thought, but I got it, I think 25% off because the pink tag that day was 25% off. But I just thought it was so pretty to put in my china cabinet if it makes it there before my kids break it. So that is something else I did get from our local thrift store. And then I did find these. And if you saw the video at the beginning where they had the blue dishes like this that were $500 for the set, apparently this is a very expensive set from England and or something like that. I don't remember, but it's called the willow tree or something set. And as you can see right here, it's got like the little willow tree right there. And so I found these two separate bowls at my local thrift store after I saw those at that thrift store that were $500. You wouldn't believe how excited I was when I saw them. I was just like, oh, that's exactly what I'm wanting for my china cabinet. But then I looked at them, I'm like, $500? Are you all crazy? Well, I looked them up and apparently they are a thing and they are very expensive to find and to have. So you probably can enlighten me again if you're like a thrifter, a antique person or something or whatever, you know, when those originated or whatever. I just don't know. But anyway, they had these two bowls at my thrift store and they were 50 cents a piece. But they do have a few little, you can see like right there, a few little chips on them. But I'm planning to display them kind of like this. I don't think it's really gonna matter. I also found a plate that goes with that same set. It was $1, which I don't really understand why. It's just like it's like a little teacup saucer. And it was full price, so I paid $1 for it. But this one actually says Japan on it. So I don't know if it's like the same set actually or not, but it's definitely the same design, like the willow tree design or whatever on it. These just don't have any markings on the bottom. And then I did find a set of 4 of these. And I don't really know that they're anything special. It just says from Mirror, I don't even know. I'll show you the tag, maybe someone would know what it is, but I really don't know. I can't really read it. But these were 80 cents a piece. And of course they were pink, so they were 25% off. But I just thought that was a really pretty design. I'm not really specific about what design. I just knew I wanted to put some like navy blues in my china cabinet for summer and like 4th of July and things like that. I just thought it was really pretty. So I got 4 of those. Watch my last thrift with me. Told you I was wanting to find more like white dishes, and I found some dinner plates that are like the false craft. There's that on the back of them. And they're just really nice. I really would kind of like to find some ironstone ones, but if I don't, it's no big deal. I don't have to have ironstone ones. I thought these were really pretty design. And I actually bought 4 of these and they were $1 a piece, but they were pink tags, so they were 25% off. I found them the same day as I found the other dishes, so I didn't think that was bad. So like I got for 75 cents a piece, and so I thought that was pretty good. They did have like a whole set of like 8, but the rest of them were just really scratched up and worn. They looked really bad, so I just left those and just got the 4. All right, now on to Goodwill. I'll show you the things that I found. I did find this really cute little berry bowl. I guess it's a colander, but I think people call it, yeah, it's ceramic colander. It was actually originally from Target, but they had it at Goodwill and I got it for $1. But I've been using it for lemons and limes. My kids love those in their water. They just like to honestly just suck on them. And so I will get those a lot of times. We've been picking a lot of blackberries. but I've just been using this in my decor, and I just thought it was really pretty. So I got that from Goodwill, and then I did get another milk glass vase from Goodwill, and this one was $1 too. So I was excited for that. I honestly need about 4 more to do what I'm wanting to do, and so I've got to kind of keep an eye out for those. Describe the style that I'm kind of wanting to go for is like a French country cottage, because I still love aspects of the farmhouse, but I kind of am, like I said, I'm kind of drawn towards some vintage things too as well, since I've been thrifting, and I just find things and it just reminds me of my childhood and, like I said, my grandmother's house. And so I've kind of been like sliding a little bit towards that like French country cottage kind of look, and I just thought this was pretty. Just, I don't know, put a little candle in there and light it, and it's actually hooked onto here pretty good. I could probably get it off if I wanted to, but I honestly thought that it was really pretty. The greenery's really nice, and it was only $1.99 from Goodwill. So I'm planning to either put this on one of my kitchen countertops or in my living room with a candle. And so I thought that was really cute for only $1.99. One of my favorite finds, because like I said, I've been trying to do the like navy blue and like the more French country kind of look. Not necessarily all the way, because my house is not necessarily that style completely, but just kind of incorporate some of that into it. And so I found this vase, and I actually looked this up again on Google. But I actually looked up decorating with blue on Pinterest, and there was so many pictures that actually had this exact vase in their pictures and their decorated. I just thought it was so pretty, and I'm planning to put like some hydrangeas and some like eucalyptus and stuff in it for summer, and either real ones or fake ones, whichever I decide. But I just thought it was so pretty, and this was only $3.99 at Goodwill. So I was so excited about that. And I have, if you've watched any of my previous videos, I have a lot of like the little ginger jars and things that I got for a penny from Dollar General. And so I plan to incorporate a lot of those, and they'll go great with this. So it's just kind of using what I already have and incorporating a few new things into that. So this was definitely, if I had to pick a favorite find on my video today, this would probably be my favorite thing. I was so excited to find this, and for only $3.99. It's not necessarily home decor, but I have a lot of flowers on my back porch, and I don't have a hose that reaches right there. And so I was wanting like a big watering can. Well, them things are expensive. And if I wanted like a real cute, aesthetically pleasing one, but then I was like, why do you need that? It don't hold any water. It's just to look at basically. And so I went into Goodwill and found this. I fill it up all the way, and it waters all my plants on my back porch. And I got it for $1.99. So that was a great find for summer things that I needed for a summer, because that was on my list. And so I was excited to find that. My little girl has her own little watering can, and so in the mornings or in the evenings, whichever we get to it, we go out and water the flowers out there. And so I was excited to find that. Okay, on to the other thrift store that is in the town over in Monroe that's near us. I don't even remember what the name of it is. But I found these little baskets, and they actually had the little liners in them, but I don't like the liners in baskets like this, because I often use them for storage and things, and they just get so dirty. And these are only 59 cents, and I got 2 of them. But I thought these would be great for organizing things in my kids' cabinet in their bathroom, or in my bathroom, whatever, even in the kitchen. I'm always looking for things like that to just kind of organize things a little better and keep stuff kind of contained and not just falling all over cabinets and stuff like that. And so I found that, and I was excited. For 59 cents, I thought that was a pretty good deal. So got both of those from there. And I found this, and I believe it's false craft too. I don't know if you can see. I really can't read it, but it looks very similar to the markings on the bottom of those plates that I got. I just thought it was really pretty. And I'll kind of show you a sneak peek of what I was kind of thinking. Put this in here a little better. These are not like the greatest hydrangeas. And again, I would have to arrange them nicely and things like that, a lot better than what they are right now. But this was kind of my thought, was to add some like blue and white hydrangeas in it. And I got this for 59 cents. But I just thought this would be so pretty to put on the countertop or in my china cabinet, and kind of add the white and blue. I actually got these hydrangeas for a penny from Dollar General. So like I said, they're not the greatest quality, but I thought they're still kind of pretty like that to put in a china cabinet or whatever. But I was so excited to find that for only 59 cents. Now the inside is very worn. It's got a lot of scratches and things in it. But I could even use it for serving if I wanted to put like food and stuff in. And the tag on the bottom actually says $8 wherever they were selling it at previously, and I got it for 59 cents. So I was excited to find that. I did find some more false graph it was so neat because it's just amazing to me how God works things out for us. I got those false graph ones that I already showed you from my local thrift store, and then I went to this thrift store and found the exact same false graph plates, same style and everything, the little saucers. And I think he gave them to me for 59 cents a piece or 29 cents. I don't remember. I walked out of the store. I'll show you all the things I got, and I only spent $3, so I don't remember what he charged me. But for the baskets and the dishes I'm going to show you, I only spent $3, so I don't think he charged me 59 cents for these. But I think these are really pretty. They're just false graph, and I got 4 of those, and they're exactly the same as the dishes that I got from my local thrift store. And then I did find this, and I'm still not 100%. It's nothing really fancy that I'm going to use it, but it was really cheap. And I think, I don't even remember, like I said, I only spent $3 total there, so whatever he charged me for it. But I just thought it was pretty to maybe add into my cabinet with the other blues that I'm adding. These little white bowls, because I really didn't have any white bowls to put in my china cabinet. And these are also false graph, but they're a different design. They kind of have like a roping on them. I thought they were really pretty, and they had 4 of them. So I'm gonna add that in there with my plates that I already found. And since they're false graph too, they, besides the roping, they're very similar. That was false graph too. It says on the back there. It's a different false graph though, because it doesn't have the same design on it. But it's got a different design on it as well, but it was bigger. As you can see, it's bigger than these. And I just thought it was really pretty, so I'm gonna use it in their display or whatever. Somehow, I just thought it was nice. And then another thing, you know, I only got 3 plates from my local thrift store, and I kind of wanted to have at least 4 of the false graph ones that all matched. Well, they had 1 in there. Wanted 1 more at least to have a set of 4, and here it was, just 1 all by itself, false graph just like the other, but it wasn't all scratched up, and it was like in perfect condition. And so it made me smile because I know that God did that for me. He just gave it to me knowing that I wanted like that. I mean, does it matter? No. Is it important? No, but it's important to him when there's things that matter to us. It's important to him. And so that just meant a lot to me. I mean, I just smiled, and people were probably like, why are you smiling over a plate and excited over a plate? But I knew it was from God. I knew that he had put that there for me. And so that will go with my other set that I found, the set of 3, and I'll actually have a set of 4 of those. So I have 4 saucers, 4 dinner plates, and then I have 4 of the bowls as well that are all false graph. So I was excited about that. At least I'll have them for my china cabinet. All right, I think that's all that I have. I know this has been a very large haul, but like I said, I have been accumulating things over probably 3 or 4 months now since I did my last video, which I believe was back in January or February. I'm hopeful that I will have a video up for y'all next week, maybe, of 4th of July, decorate with me, hopefully. And you'll get to see some of these pieces incorporated. I did wanted to share the ones that I've been using, as you saw in the video, of how I use those, because I also like to try to give you all ideas of how to use the things that you get, and not just, you know, show you what I get and not how I use them. So I try to always incorporate that. So I did show you the things that I've been using through the spring months and stuff like that. And then in that 4th of July video, you'll see how I incorporated the other things that we got. So hopefully it'll turn out. I think it's going to be really pretty. I'm excited about it. I really haven't done, as you can see my table back here, I really haven't done any decorating since Valentine's Day, which I took all my Valentine's Day stuff down, but I did a lot of flowers and things like that. So I kept them up for the spring, and that's kind of what I did for my spring decor, and that's fine. Honestly, I was kind of burned out with decorating, And so now I'm excited to kind of get back into it and do some stuff. So I do have a questionnaire video, a 40 questions get to know me video, hopefully coming out next week as well, or maybe, I don't know, we'll see where I can get it to fall in and where I can get time to film it. My friend Ashley over at More Basics had tagged me in that, and so I'm hoping to get that done soon for y'all. But I hope y'all enjoyed that haul. If you did, please let me know in the comments. I love when y'all talk to me in the comments. Let me know what maybe your favorite piece was, or like I said, maybe more information about some of the pieces that I did show. Like I said, I'm not very knowledgeable in all that, so I would love some more information on things like that. And I just hope y'all enjoyed it. If you're not subscribed, I would love to have you join my channel, and it's absolutely free. It doesn't cost you anything to do it, and it helps me out, helps YouTube to suggest my videos to more people, and I really appreciate that. I hope y'all have a blessed day, and I'll see you in the next one.